Okay, all right.
Okay,
Let's
sorry.
keep this happy.
Speaking of that, like
Happy.
I said, the beginning, I understood where
Oh.
he was going with this. I just did not agree with the ending of the video.
Okay.
Let me see if I understand this. Calling a black president married 25 years to one wife with two children, no mistresses, affairs, or scandal, the Antichrist, but a white president married three times, has five kids by three women, has mistresses, affairs, and scandals, God's anointed, proves that your religion is only one thing: pure white supremacy.
Here's my argument with
What's
that.
the
No, that does not prove that your religion is white supremacy. That
what?
proves that the individual people who said something like that are bigots. So no, I'm not going to put this on the whole religion. Now, trust me, don't get me wrong. Me and Christians ain't on a on the love boat somewhere floating down to all that other stuff. I still have some issues with y'all. But in this circumstances right here, no, that's just bigotry in its purest form. And I say bigotry and not racism because your comments does not affect is not going to affect Obama. Two terms. He done with y'all in a way. But racism at its purest form, where you can look at somebody who had honestly had no scandal. None. The 8 years in office had none scheduled.
You're forgetting about the tan suit.
No,
That is
no
what you
scandal.
needed.
No
That's
scandal in the 8 years he was in office. Trump had, and I'm sorry to even say this because I'm not even trying to be funny when I say this. I don't even remember how many. I
I mean,
honestly
he's
don't.
been when you get his trials confused, you already know you done messed up. Like, oh, which one they talking about? Oh, this one. Okay.
The first person to be impeached twice. The
when we go
first,
back and talk about things, I go, oh, yeah, that. Yeah, even his hush money for the Ukraine. When you are saturated with scandal after scandal after
They hard to keep up
scandal,
with. They hard to keep up with. You be like, what? Dude, wait a
how?
minute.
but it goes a
We
little.
were overloaded.
But we're
Our
over.
brains
We're
couldn't take
further
it no
than that,
more.
Tracy. We're further than that, Anna and Tracy, because anybody could easily go. My guy has a scandal. It's untrue. Your guy has a scandal, and it is true. We can go the rest of our lives doing that. You can always sit here and say Trump did nothing wrong, even when we have him on tape, even when we have him on video, even all this other
He
stuff.
was set up by the man.
It was set up. The FBI, Biden. We still trying to find
We
that
all
laptop.
make mistakes.
We still
We
need to find
still
that
need to see.
laptop. But again, I'm kind of trying to say to you people because you people, the newer people that's watching this show, we're still trying to find Hunter Biden's laptop. No, 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 no. We already found Hunter's Biden's laptop. We already downloaded information off of Hunter Biden's laptop because Tucker Carlson had the information. He was going to be sent to him, and the unnamed overnight service delivery lost it. Remember that story? Because
You don't?
on the rest of the surface where and I work in the industry where we email shit because we don't want it to get lost. So yeah, we're not looking for Hunter by the laptop. You need to go talk to Tucker Carlson's friend who had the laptop and
Mhm.
downloaded the information. He has it. You need to go talk to him. We have the y'all have the laptop.
If
Why are
there
y'all
was
here? We can't
something
look for
in
Hunter by the
there,
laptop.
They would have released it by
you
now.
would
I
have
mean,
released
I'm
it.
not a Biden fan at all.
No,
No.
And I'm not a Obama fan by the least amount. But this little fake um what about isms that they doing with this well what about yes, Hillary Clinton should have been investigated for her private server.
mhm.
Yes, Biden committed treason. I mean, not treason.
Trump.
Whatever. Yeah, but it's like the whataboutism. I'm like, y'all getting on my nerves now. I'm not a vote blue no matter who person by any stretch of the means. But y'all getting on my nerves with this whataboutism.
But Mickey Tucker or Cucker,
And go for
you like to call him, he never got
Dr.
the
West.
information. He said a guy that he knows who's a trusted confidant had remember that the laptop wound up at a blind pawn shop owner's pawn shop
Right.
who figured out that it was Hunter Biden's laptop.
I
The
didn't
trusted
tell it.
confidant got the laptop. He downloaded all the information off
Didn't
the
save it to a disk.
did save it to
Didn't
Jack
put it in the cloud. Didn't do nothing with it.
He downloaded everything onto a thumb drive. He sent it through an overnight service, and I'm not going to tell you what the overnight service is.
UPS, FedEx.
Because I don't want to put them in a bad light. Accidents happen. I'm sorry. You have just made this the most important thing in 2021, 2022.
And probably 2023, 2024.
But you do not want to put. You had no problem putting the two voting machines on blast.
Oh my gosh.
You had no problem putting them on blast, but the overnight service, that's just
like Carrie Lake said.
Mistakes happened.
Carrie Lake, candidate in the Arizona gubernatorial race, said it best. 2,000 mules were carrying votes, and we need to find those 2,000 mules.
How many times can you lose one election?
I'm sorry, but I literally, I'm sorry, but I have to remember this is the country that sat there and said Mexicans have enough money to fly over the United States into Canada and coming down the Canada border. I can't even finish that.
And we're thinking we doing something. I'm like, ooh, y'all, no.
Oh, God.
No, y'all, no.
That is hilarious. And somehow, wait a minute. You got enough money. Listen to all the things that you have to make work.
Fly over, get the airplane money
you
together.
You have to get the money.
Get a passport or
get a passport to fly over the country, the whole country, to go to Canada.
Not like there's a layover anywhere.
The border, and look, you little arrogant bastards, and still wind up in Texas.
Yeah, to get transportation. No, you take a plane to Texas. That's how you do it.
That's the math.
That's y'all. Oh boy, I'm so done with.
I'm sorry. When we have to be knowledgeable about people who are only listening, is that just the first hour, or is it the entire show?
I don't care.
Oh, I just if somebody's listening and you weren't just watching, I was doing some counting in my head, and then I just flipped them off. Math. I was mathing.
It came up to 2. I'm not going to tell you what 2 it came up to, but it came up to 2.
Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and move on so we don't
get into Tuesday.
I don't even care because I got tomorrow off.
I don't, so we got to move this.
Really?
We don't get Juneteenth off. No, we do not.
So
Indiana is one of the states that does not recognize Juneteenth. So yes, I had to go to work tomorrow.
Meanwhile, stats show that the largest population of illegal immigrants are Canadian.
Indiana was founded to be a free state. It was
blah blah blah. It's not. I'm like blah, blah.
I know. Still,
it's funny, and I'm not picking on them, but it is kind of funny that the company that I work for made Juneteenth a federal holiday and a day off without telling us that 2 weeks later that the government was going to make it a federal holiday and a day off.
Yeah, you
So
could get
like,
an office of floating holiday.
Wow,
wow.
Yeah.
I
you
was
made
like,
such a sacrifice.
I was like,
Yeah, we can get an office
wow.
of floating holiday, but I didn't put my request in time, so I'm like, not gonna worry about it. But yeah, Indiana's a red state.
I'm sorry.
Well, we still kind of red ish. Well, I can't say that. We have red counties. So
We have 5 blue counties, and that's it.
Charlotte is
So are you
blue.
considered purple?
Indiana
Then-
ain't. Yeah, Charlotte,
We're,
No.
North
we're
Carolina's more
considered,
purple.
we really are considered
Okay,
purple.
so North Carolina purple, Indiana red.
But
Red,
I can guarantee
Red.
you something about
yes, with 5 counties that are
Carolina.
blue.
I can tell you one thing about Carolina. When we do go into a certain direction, we
Whole
hit a
place
home
going.
run. Yeah, we hit a home run out of it. So if we
Good.
decide that this year we're gonna go blue, we're going all out blue. And nothing's gonna stop us. But you gotta remember the flip side of that. If they decide they're gonna go red,
Wait a minute,
ain't nothing gonna stop them from
wasn't your
going red.
state the one where the Democrat changed over to the Republican Party?
Are we gonna have a conversation about Dr. Cornel West sometime?
Next week we are, because
Oh,
I'm
good.
going to
Okay.
get some more information
Good.
on that, and I want this involved, and
Me too.
that's a little more deep. But by the way, we was right. We told you that was a stupid idea, but
People's Party? Mm.
yeah, because it was.
I mean,
right.
none of us said that it was a great idea, but he did it early. He got it overdone early,
Right.
and
And
that's
thank you.
the most important thing is he's not running with the moving for the white people's party. Oh, wait a minute, I shouldn't have said that.